For this video, we're going to focus on making a spring. Switch to a new tool and click on the Helix 3D primitive. In the tool palette, navigate toward the bottom and click on the Initialize subpalette. Let's set the coverage to 15, S divide to 6, and L divide to 258. The radius will be raised all the way up in the graph. The profile will be set halfway and the thickness will be 3 squares up. The offset graph will start at 0 and end 4 squares up. Click on Make Polymesh 3D on the top of the tool palette. That will make a new tool. Once you click on a new tool, navigate to the Array Mesh palette. Set the repeats to 5 and turn on Lock Position, Lock Size, and Transpose. Bring up the gizmo and press Y to switch it to the transpose line. Click on the middle circle and drag up until they match perfectly. Click on Make Mesh to make it Real Geo and press on Auto Groups to see the unwelded mesh. Navigate to Geometry, Modify Topology and click Weld Points. Press Auto Groups again and it should make the springs one polygroup. If it doesn't, increase the Weld Distance slider until the points get welded. From the Z-Modeler brush, crease the flat islands on both caps. Turn on Dynamic to see how it's looking. Then select the cap and press Ctrl-Shift-S to shrink the selection. Let's turn on Double and bridge the faces over. Then split the edge to match the top cap. Duplicate the cap and then select the caps. Now we can delete the rest of the model and Q-mesh the caps to give it some thickness. Mask the model and bring in a Ring 3D. Invert the mask and split unmasked points. Go ahead and delete the bottom half and rotate it a little bit. Control move with the gizmo to make a duplicate, and then rotate it 180 degrees and move it into place. Clear the mask and merge the subtool down. Then delete the flat island and bridge the two holes. Repeat the same steps for the bottom part, then close the caps. Merge the subtool down and press auto groups to visually see the unwelded points. Click Weld Points and click on auto groups. The model should be one polygroup now. If it's still multiple polygroups, increase the weld distance slider. Let's crease the end caps and turn on dynamic. Select Bend Arc from the gizmo and give the spring a 5-degree bend. Hold Shift to snap to 5-degree increments, then press Accept when finished. Append the spring into the main tool and then scale and position them into place. Once in position, array them around.